We have all seen home prices slide as interest rates have risen. Let's take a closer look at the data. We saw an incredible increase in interest rates in 2022. Meanwhile, the decline in home prices has been rather muted. From a maximum in June of 2022 to November of 2022, we only saw a 2.5% decline in home prices. There is always a lag between a change in mortgage rates and the impact of those mortgage rates on home prices. It takes about 30 to 45 days to close a residential mortgage, so we would expect to see the lowest home prices to register along with the January 2022 data point, which should become available in April of 2023. The U.S. is seeing such a muted response to the increase in interest rates for several reasons, including a lack of adjustable rate mortgages, a strong labor market, home equity at multi-decade highs, chronic underbuilding since the global financial crisis, and homeowners locked in to artificially low mortgage rates contributing to chronically low inventory. Although many homeowners and investors may be unhappy with the situation in the United States, the pain currently felt in the U.S. housing market is nothing like what is going on around the world. Let's start our tour with Australia, a country that, despite its continental proportions, has very little buildable space due in part to NIMBYism. High home prices have locked out an entire generation from the dream of home ownership. Australia has seen home prices crash 8.9% since their peak in April of 2022. We'll continue our tour with Canada, where rapid interest rates have caught many off guard. Unlike the United States, where 30-year fixed-rate mortgages are common, in Canada, mortgages float after 5 years, meaning that many Canadians are directly exposed to the increase in interest rates, with no safe place to wait out the increases. Canadian home prices have dropped 13% from their peak in February. In some of the most heavily overappreciated areas such as Toronto, the declines have been much worse, with Toronto home prices dropping 22% from their peak in 2022. China is a country beset by ghost cities and a population that has been driven into real estate speculation due to fears of investing in the stock market. China has suffered 16 straight months of housing price declines. With mortgage strikes spreading across China due to the insolvency of major builders, the situation is grim. In Hong Kong, price declines have reached an astonishing 15.6%. Although the situation in the United States is far from ideal, it is important to realize that the current situation in terms of risky mortgage products, home equity, and housing supply is quite different than during the global financial crisis. We may well see continued declines in home prices, but we can expect that these declines will be muted, and given a sideways slide in mortgage rates, we may even see prices begin to recover before we see the end of 2023. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip side.